Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Etheria restart video. In this video, we'll be talking about the new patch and the new updates and the nerfs, massive nerfs to two bosses that happened into the game, some adjustments, skill descriptions, shells, and other more, and the new character introduced to the game. We'll be talking about all of that. I'll make it simple. I'll tell you the most important things and the most things that you need to focus on, and this is which will make the game easier and a lot of quality of life changes and enhancement. So we're gonna get the update soon. I think in 2 days it's all over, or in 1 day some of these notes will be going in. And as you see, the new character Yelli, which is a constant unit, which is a light unit, will be introduced to the game. Damage dealer DPS, will be talking about her soon. Here's her announcement. And we have the patch notes with the nerfs of Nikonana and Teramatron. We'll be talking about them as well. So let's jump into Etheria Restart. So the update, the new patch note. So to provide better blah blah blah, we're gonna go for 1 hour. This is on a 25/6. It means tomorrow we're gonna have the updates, and we're gonna get 200 diamonds or crystals, Hydra crystals for that. The new content, new story mode, everything else. So Yelli, we'll have her in the game. We're gonna have a banner for her. She's good for PvE and PvP. So she's a character that's centered around pursuit attacks, delivering lethal strikes to enemies with continuous follow-up after critical hits. So she critical hit, she follow-up attacks, just like Rosa, I would think. And she's a carry, by the way, and she does AoE damage, possesses self-dispel, critical hit buffs, and AoE defense reduction on everybody, making her stand in PvE and PvP. Absolutely beautiful. She looks like a butterfly. She's absolutely beautiful. So new summon limited Animus summon butterfly walls. Wow, butterfly, I said that. So on global, her summons will come into 26. So in 2 days, we're gonna have them. This is the times, if you want to check the times. During the summoning for SSR Animus, Waltz guarantees the limited SSR Animus Etheria. Okay, so guaranteed at 80 pulls, if we're gonna check here. And we have the new outfit for her also available in the shop. This is a pay to win one, I think. And the outfits will be added. Gameplay releases. So Cage Rumble, a new gameplay will be added and released to the game. So it's called Cage Rumble. It's like a labyrinth or infinite fight, not infinite, but to a specific point you're gonna go and defeat bosses after and check the records and check how much you can push through. So will automatically unlock on the second day after the update. Cage Rumble is a multi-boss solo challenge. Okay, this is not multi-challenge, this is solo. You can do it alone on your account. We're gonna make a lot of videos for this. So you'll act individually to organize teams freely, combining your lineup to strategically take on series of bosses, progressive boss battles, earn battle will points based on your performance, so you can get a lot of rewards. It will be super free-to-play friendly, so everybody will get the rewards in the end, and compete for the leaderboard and flex upon your friends. So gameplay update, stages 37 till 42 are now available. They unlock them. A new story mode for Animus Doki is added as well. We have fixes in gameplay, fixed where the remain timing, so timing, cubic, and stuff like that. Union problems also, union, and here we go. Fix an issue with anything echoes, where some stage bosses mechanism tips were not in effect, like Dahlia and 12, 24 in Shadow Flame Hoyan and 30 in Nikonana will now be affected by dot, so you can clear them by dot. Fix issue in Ethernet Rally, where the mechanism inconsistent effect, now they will be also Dahlia and Nikonana affected by dots. And corrected an error in boss Sharon mechanism tips in Ethernet Rally. Sharon link section is immune to all debuffs except, now they change it, except so she's not affected with control effects except taunt, which is really good. Ember Trek also, some challenges, they fixed them. And issues were cards in Ember Trek, also the Ember Trek Shadow Flame Hoyan. So the things that I understood from the boss, it became a little bit harder. I think where is it becoming harder? It became harder in where in the Ember Trek, where if you pick a card, let's say it buffs the boss and the minions by 25% attack and speed, right, and HP. Now, if they summon a new minions, the new minions will not be affected by the card, so it's on easy mode so far. But now they fixed it. Now the new summons will be affected. They will get the buffs from these cards, so it became a little bit harder. This is not easy. This one became a little bit harder. Fix an issue in Fearless Arena where some badges were not displayed properly. When you lose rank, your badge will not be reduced. You will get the higher badge and it will stay on your account. So they fixed a little bit of things in Arena, fixed blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Corrected discrepancy in the wild display. So it should increase damage 15% every 2 actions instead of every action. Corrected the name boss, all right. And corrected discrepancy between the boss mechanics and the actual effects in Rengu and Nightmare mode and Hell difficulty. On these difficulty, he's not immune, so he's immune only in Inferno for the dot teams. Corrected between Sharon and Nightmare also. Now she gets inflicted with dots, but on Inferno she's not. Fixed display errors in Champion. Fixed timing issues. Corrected description. We don't care. Animus and Shells. Okay, so they fixed Hellkid now, okay? So Hellkid, he had a problem and I didn't know that. I knew the problem, but I thought that I might be understanding it wrong. So fix the issue where Animus Hellkid skill Crystal Strike did not increase Shroud barrier shield amount. It stayed the same. I was like, what's going on? And now they fix it. Now it increases it. Fix potential desynchronization issue for buff notification on Animus Lilith's skill, Graceful Finale, and Tea Time. All right. Abnormal issues with Viper, fixed prowess system errors on Messiah, Lilith, and Heinrich, and Klaus, and Catchy the Guard. When you upgrade them, they don't give the exact percentages. This is why when people were telling me Catchy the Guard gets this, gets that, it's not. No, it's not. It's different, okay? So I was like, it makes no sense. Mathematically, it was making no sense for people to tell me, like, you should build him on these kind of stats. And I'm like, it makes no sense, calculation-wise, mathematically. But anyway, so I was right on this point, to be honest. Display issue, removing models, okay? Number misalignment, shell, fixed, blah, blah, blah. Alicorn, okay, here we go. Fixed an issue where Alicorn, the shell, could not correctly dispel the silence effects. Basically, it wasn't dispelling the silences at some instances. People reported that. I wasn't playing it on global. I never had these issues on beta, by the way. Fix inconsistency between the buff tips and skill description for Shell, Golden Lion, and Relevation. If you're gonna go to the buff section, you're gonna read something different. Like in Relevation, you're gonna see that 40% chance to proc the true damage. And it always procs the true damage. And they said that it's a shadow nerf. It wasn't a shadow nerf. They always made that in beta. It was like this. Now they fixed it. I don't know if they will add the 40% or they're gonna remove the 40%. If they add the 40%, they're gonna fix the shell. Now it will be 40% of the time that you're gonna do that. If not, it will be consistent because the Relevation will be a massive hit with the nerf if they did fix that. So fix the issue on Shell Amber would fail to trigger upon death while under control effects. So this one on beta, I used to play Tiamat, you know that. So it's on Tiamat, I was like, when she wants to die and she is stunned and they go and attack her, she dies. So the shell does not trigger anymore. And I was like, and Messiah, when he goes in, or Born, whenever they one punch her and she's gonna die, she dies. It was triggering it or maybe counting it as a skill effect as a passive, which it's not a passive, it's a shell, so she would not die now. So fixed a special case where Shell Amber could prevent character from dying. Okay, so the immortal unit that you can play, so basically it was only in one thing that you can do that with Valerian. If you had Valerian and she's up on her bubble and you're almost gonna die or somebody comes to kill you, she falls off of the bubble and you survive, right? And gain a little bit of HP. The problem here with Amber, if you had Amber on that unit that will wanna die, Amber procs and Valerian procs at the same time, glitches the game, your character would never die at all, whatever happens in the future. So we were abusing a little bit of this thing, and then it became like whenever you want to get a hit, immediately you die, even if there's Valerian and Amber. So they didn't solve it, now they solved it. I think now preventing from death, not all the time, it's only by one time. Corrected the faction affiliation for Animus Mio. So Mio, they corrected other player cards, corrected text issues, chat shenanigans, settings, optimization, United Front adjustment. They enhanced the guild battles so much, okay? So they simplified the world map and give better visuals. They give new flags. The issues that as vice president, you could not kick people and adjust the formation. Now everything is happy dandy. It's even better. Optimization, other optimization. So Ether Arena, we don't care about this. Improve visual performances as well. We don't care. Leftover tokens now go into your mail if you exceeded the limit, which is really good. There's something that was super nice. Added a protection mechanism against rapid consecutive clicks in redeem code. When you click many times, it was giving you invalid, something problematic. You think that the code is invalid, but it's something that because you double click or something like that. So they fixed all of these. Champion call. Okay, here we go. Reduce difficulty to breakpoint Tiamat in Ethernet Rally, Ethernet Core. So reduce the difficulty. Reduce the difficulty in breakpoint Nikonana in Ethernet Rally or Ethernet Core. Optimize the operation method for adding upgrade materials in Animus upgrade. Improved overall game stability and loading efficiency, especially under poor network condition. Now it does not lag that much or give you the loading screen. It lets you go through, do whatever, and when the internet comes back, it registers everything, right? So this is even better. So in the middle of the fight, you lost the internet, it does not cut anymore or stop or kick you out. It will finish the fight, you continue, you finish it. After you finish it, does the calculation. If your internet is back on, you're gonna get everything uploaded correctly. So the nerfs: Inferno, Nikonana, Grim Pursuit, nerf. Minus 10% in HP, minus 10% in speed. Skill-friendly match additional damage reduction adjusted from being 90% to 60%. So now she takes 30% extra damage, which is great. Terramatron in Inferno, nerf, 20% reduction on all the hands and the boss himself. Well, nobody is going basically for the hand, the guard, the guarding hand. We go for Terramatron, or we go for the attacking hand, then Terramatron, which is actually a great thing to do in this game. Basically, this is a W update. I love the update. Everybody were like, oh, look at these. They're not caring. The devs, they did a game, one trick pony. They actually putting so much work. I know there's a lot of crybabies and haters for the game right now. I saw another video. I think it's Braxophone made a video about it. I didn't want to comment or do anything. I'm not gonna do anything or talk. Even if I want to say my opinion about it, the lovers and the fans and the simps for Braxophone will think that I'm hating on him. Actually, big respect to him. I know he's not a PvP player, right? He's not very skillful. I've seen him playing Honkai Star Rail and stuff like that. I mean, he does some good shit for himself and the channel for the other game, but this game is not for him. So PvP is kind of like an area, because you're not playing against a bot or against a computer anymore. You're playing against other players, right? So you're playing against skillful players. So that was it for all of our updates. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Do you like the slight nerfs that we got on the Terramatron and Nikonana? In my opinion, I like a hard game. It's so much joy for me, but they gave us extension for story, and story will keep extending. So more rewards, more diamonds, more summons, more everything. You're gonna get more achievement points, and hopefully in the future, what I heard, a small thing that they may gonna do the hyperlink as well. They're gonna update for some stages and some other areas, so we're gonna get a lot of rewards. So if you're scared about resource, we're gonna be depleted, no game depletes all of the resources. Every single game, even if you finish the game, complete all the achievements, they will give you events with a lot of rewards. And this game, they added this gameplay, the new gameplay for the monkey that you're gonna go and fight. This one with Nikonana, or not Nikonana, but the bosses, right? With the gorilla, what is this, a robot? This is awesome. I love and this is solo, like you can play. This is a PvE solo strictly. You can go and do it, and you can see other people with the rankings. I don't know if the rankings will give you a lot of summons or something like that. And a new character, bruh, a new character. Now she's light and dark, so we might not have her. I'll try to summon for her. And this is what I knew. She's a constant. I don't know if they're gonna change it or if she's not, but what I know that she's a constant. And yeah, that's basically it for the video. I just wanted to give you the updates and tell you some opinions of mine, and hopefully you like it. And I'll see you in the next one.